Good morning. Happy July. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. I am doing just a little bit of needlework. This is called chicken scratch. And it's done on gingham. And it starts with just very simple stitches. I'm going to be making this in Junk Journal July, UK. I'm going to be focusing on tea. So this is a little teacup, and it's the Nova Scotia, Canada tartan. Our grandchildren use this when we have tea as a family. Our children use this when we had tea as a family. And I find that tea, both hot and cold, are a great way to relax. So today I'm having one of my favorites, which is a white peach tea, and it's oolong. And I'll just pour a little bit, and if it spills, that's okay. No problem. So a little bit of slow stitching, a little bit of tea, hot tea in this case, as we start to work on Junk Journal July. This is a hardcover antique book. If you notice the title, it says Fifth Avenue, Old and New, Fifth Avenue from 1824 to 1924. I don't know what the book was like because the only thing that came to me was the front cover, but that's okay. I made some, just let me move my tea so it doesn't spill, accordion journals to fit in, along with a spine. I don't know if you know accordion journals. You don't sew them, you glue them together. I mean, obviously you could sew them, and they unfold. So I can't show you the whole thing, but I will at some point in July show the whole spread. It has one side and it has another side. See? Double accordion book journal. And I will be doing prompts in July from Junk Journal July, UK. Doesn't mean that those that are outside of the UK can't participate. In fact, I don't live in the UK. It is a collaboration with two people, Lindsey at the Vintage Button and Sandra at Be Happy Stationery. Now, Sandra has created this extraordinary grouping of resources for us to use. It's free. It includes the prompt list. It has a title page with fussy cuts we can cut out. It has multiple fussy cuts. 3 pages, I think, to cut out. I see I started here already on this one. So that if we wanted to start with an image, we could, because they correspond. Then, in addition to the fussy cuts, I printed out 2 sets. There are pages, if you want, you don't have to, but sometimes when we look at a prompt, we can be perplexed, a little empty. And if you are, here is a resource to help spark some creativity. What's your immediate reaction? Paperclip. Well, obviously a paperclip, right? I have one beside me, but I can't reach it right now. But what else? When you think of a paperclip, how does it make you feel? Bored? But what could you associate with the idea of a paperclip? Or what sort of things could you add to a paperclip? You can brainstorm. And then, how could you interpret the prompt in a new way? Paperclip. Obviously, it's about attaching, but could it be a decoration in and of itself? I don't know. And then make a list of papers, textures, or techniques that maybe you've seen other people do and you'd like to try. So this is part of the free resource pack that's available for Junket Journal July UK. The intention under all of this is not to overwhelm us, no. Rather, it's about self-care and creativity. Therefore, today is about being relaxed. Relaxed? What do I associate relaxation with? Well, often it's with family. Sometimes it's with tea, hot or cold. I live in North Carolina right now, and believe me, hot tea, it would be very difficult to find hot tea in a restaurant. But iced tea, whatever variation, sweet or unsweet, that's available everywhere. So I'm going to say cheers. Clink. Wish you, as I take a sip. A relaxed day with a bit of tea, hot or cold, or coffee, or water, whatever you like, and a good book to relax. Happy crafting, and I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living. I'm going to be making videos more often in July, not every day. I'm not gonna stress myself out. Nope. I'm going to relax and make something every day in this double accordion book journal. Someone sent me some watercolors, and I am so excited to try these. This has been on my wish list for a long time, and this is going to be exciting. I'm going to use them in this month, and I'm going to do a little bit more slow stitching. Chicken scratch, that's what it's called. And I'm going to use the empty tea bags. These round ones are from my husband. He has 2 or 3 bags of tea a day, and I have him save them. I dump out the dry tea, and I'm going to be using these. You can see one right here. Do you see? This is how I've incorporated it with this hanging charm of the word peace. Because for me, to be peaceful, it allows me to be relaxed. And your peace may mean different than mine. Mine often means being quiet and creative. What else am I going to add this month? What else am I going to play with? Watercolor, and I have this magazine that I'm going to harvest photos from of goodies and, teacups. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Also, I have learned to make stickers, and I'm going to add some stickers because I can. And I'm going to learn how to watercolor a tea mug, to draw it and then put it in. So, come for tea. I invite you. And let's do a little bit of creativity together. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living, and I invite you to join in. Look in the description for links to get the set of prompts for yourself and to see who else has a video for you. Bye for now. See you again soon.